ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणम्। Hare Krishna and Dandavat pranams to everyone. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, let us begin with our song now.
The same song, Mataji, I will.
Yes, Mataji. I'll just put it in the link also. I'll just put it in the chat, this link. Okay. We will start.
You want that link to read also, right, Mataji?
Yes.
Today,
Ninth incarnation we have to do, I suppose.
Mataji.
Yes, Buddha. Very nice. Who would like to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Shall I?
Yes, Mataji, please. Okay, Swati Mataji and Sindhu Mataji. So after half of it, you can, give it to Sindhu Mataji. Yes, Mataji, you can begin.
You tell me stop, Mataji. Wherever I should stop, I will stop there.
Okay.
600. Hare Krishna Mataji. Incarnation 9 Buddha, the teacher. 600 years before the birth of Christ, there lived in India a king called Suddhodana. He ruled over the province called Gaya. One night, his wife, Queen Maya, had a vivid dream, so that she dreamed. Hare Krishna Mataji. Vivid dream. She dreamt that angels whisked her away to the golden house high in a Himalayan mountain. They bathed her and laid her on a silken bed. Then a white elephant carrying a lotus flower in its trunk approached her, touched her right side with the lotus, and a baby entered her home. Upon waking, the queen excitedly told her husband everything. The king summoned his, his advisors. His advisors could see past, present, and future and foretold the queen would soon give birth to a son. Mataji. But, uh, birth to a son who would be either a saintly king or a famous religious teacher. 9 months later, the queen gave birth to a son. On his body were all the signs of a great person. He had long hair, locks, and his feet bore the marks of chariot wheels. His parents gave him the name Siddhartha Gautama. Sadly, just 8 days after his birth, Queen died. As the child grew, King Suddhodana constantly remembered the wise man's words. He was hopeful that Siddhartha might become powerful king but he was afraid also. Perhaps my son, he thought, will be happy to renounce the kingdom and become a wanderer saint. He therefore ordered his servants that the prince should never, under any circumstances, leave the palace grounds. He gave, he gave Siddhartha everything. The prince wore costly silks and jewels and ate the finest food. The world's finest musicians, dancers, actors entertained him. He married a girl more captivating than the celestial beauties of heaven. Still, still Prince Siddhartha was not entirely happy. He rose within his heart a longing to know what lay behind the palace walls.
Shall I continue,
One day,
Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Okay, Mataji.
Okay, yes. Sindhu Mataji, yes, you can continue.
Hari bol, Mataji. Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One day, when he was 29 years old, Siddhartha managed to escape the vigilance of his father's guards and left the palace grounds for the first time in his life. Seated in a chariot, he passed a wrinkled, gray-haired man hobbling by with a walking stick. He then saw a man lying beside the road, wheezing and coughing blood. Almost immediately, there passed a procession of people, weeping and carrying a lifeless body. Siddhartha didn't know what to make of it. He stopped a passing monk and inquired, "Who are these people and what are they doing?" The sage replied, "Young man, no one who takes birth in this world can avoid the three types of sufferings: old age, disease, and death." Shocked at his news, Siddhartha returned undetected to the palace. Why must there be suffering? He asked himself repeatedly. He vowed to himself to solve these problems. One night, whilst everyone was sound asleep, he crept from the palace and entered the forest, never to return. He lived the life of an ascetic, accepting great discomfort. He did not care for the clothes he wore, nor the food he ate. Sometimes he fasted for weeks and bathed in freezing mountain streams. Still, Siddhartha was not happy. Previously, life's luxuries had not brought contentment, but neither had his present life of deliberate discomfort. Finally, he broke his fast and took to what his followers call today the middle path. He was moderate in everything. He neither ate too much nor too little, neither slept too long nor too short. One day, sitting in meditation under a giant bo tree, he fixed his gaze on the northern star. His attention became unwavering and he attained peace of mind. He was free from all worldly desires, from lust, greed, and anger. From that day on, people called him Buddha. It is only the body that gets sick, becomes old, and dies. Knowing this, he achieved his ambition to become free from all the miseries. As was foretold, Lord Buddha became famous as a religious teacher and gathered thousands of disciples. He taught the principles of compassion and nonviolence. The people of the time were largely atheistic and misusing the Vedas for their own selfish purposes. In the name of the scriptures, they were opening huge slaughterhouses and killing daily thousands of innocent animals. Therefore, Lord Buddha outwardly rejected the Vedas and stressed a strictly vegetarian diet. In this way, he saved the poor animals and at the same time tricked the atheists into following him, an incarnation of God. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay. So, Buddha, actually, Lord Shiva, he tells Parvati, he says that, I have come as Buddha to purposely delude the atheistic people and to spread Mayavad. This is what he says. And this shloka is also there in Chaitanya Charitamrit. This samvad is there where he explains in detail that why he has done so. And with this method, this Mayavad or this Shunyavad actually, only, Buddha can attain Nirvana. Not people like ordinary people cannot, because it is not authentic. He was just trying to bewilder. So anyone who follows in this footstep, he is sure to be bewildered, because this philosophy was meant to bewilder the atheists. Okay, so we will read the word meanings in the translation. Okay, Vrishabhanu Mataji, you want to read the word meanings?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Which one? 11th?
It's 9th.
Okay. Nindasi, you decry. Yagna, Videha, performed by the Yagna Videha, performed by the rules of Vedic sacrifice. Ahaho, ahaha o Shruti Jatam. According to the scriptures, Sadya Harde.
Saday Hridaya. Saday Hridaya.
Hridaya of compassionate heart. Darsita, shown. Pasughatam. Right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Pashughatam, yes.
Pashughatam. The slaughtering of poor animals. Keshava, O Lord Keshav, of fine hair. Drutabuddha Sarira, who have accepted the form of Lord Buddha. Jai Jagadish Hare. Translation, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
This translation, yes. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Buddha, all glories to you, O Buddha of compassionate heart. You decry the slaughtering of poor animals performed according to the rules of Vedic sacrifice. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so this was one of the main reasons also, because when actually Buddha came, so there was so much of animal slaughter in the name of Vedas. So much of animal slaughter was there. And they used to just give the reason, people who were doing this animal slaughter, they used to give the reason for eating meat and, so many other things. So they used to say that it is sanctioned by the Vedas. The Vedas are giving this. But that is very different actually. What Vedas have, that method is, it was very rarely executed, and only very qualified brahmanas, and they could actually give a very higher destination to the animal. The animal would, just sometimes it would just walk out of the, sacrificial fire and attain a human form, or, go back to Vaikuntha. So the Brahmins who were doing this, the priests, they were so qualified. But now it was just happening in the name of Vedas. This was what was happening. So Buddha, he came and he said, there's no need to follow the Vedas. So he had to do like that. Otherwise, to stop this animal slaughter. निन्दस्यज्ञ विधेर अहः श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् निन्दस्यज्ञ विधेर अहः श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवधृता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Indasi yagya videeraha suti jatam sadaya hridaya darshita pashugatam keshavadrita buddha sharira jai jagadish hare jai jagadish hare जय जगदीश हरे. सीट करेक्ट माता जी?
हाँ, वो जय जगदीश हरे थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हुआ आज, पर वैसे अच्छा था उसको. You don't go wrong there usually, but somehow today it happened. Happens sometimes. Okay, Sindhu Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I'll try.
Yes, Mataji.
Before I forget, I want to try the tune. निन्दसि यज्ञविदेरहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदय दर्शितपशुगात्रम् केशवद्रीता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hari Bol. Very nice.
Okay, Hari Bol. Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, Sudha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna.
निन्दसि यज्ञ विदेरहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवधृता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे थैंक यू
Very
माता
nice.
जी
Hari Bol. Okay,
हरि
Swati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
निन्दसि यज्ञविदेरः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदय गरिष्ठपशुघातम् केशवद्रीता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Jai Jagadish Hare.
Yes, Mataji.
केशवद्रीता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवद्रीता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे ओके माता जी
तो no थोड़ा सा practice करो and it will come. There are 3 tunes, different tunes, so that you have to register. Okay, very nice. Shaligram Priya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
निन्दसि यज्ञविदुर हा श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् निन्दसि यज्ञविदुर हा श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवद्रीता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे हरे कृष्ण
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, Sukanya Mataji.
निन्दसि यज्ञविधर अहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवधृता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hari Bol. Very nice. Okay, Bhagwati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. निन्दसि यज्ञविदेरहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदय दर्शितपशुघातम् केशवद्रीता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे.
Hari bol. Very nice, Mataji. Just one part. Darshit Pashu Ghatam. We'll just fix that.
Yes, ma'am.
सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम्
सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम्.
Darshit can be quick also. सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम्
सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम्.
Hari bol. Very nice. Very nice, Mataji. Okay, Karpagavali Mataji.
Thank you, Mother.
Dandat pranam.
Navet aha aha Shruti Jatam Sadaya Sadaya Hridaya Dadasya Vasugatam Keshavadita Buddha Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish.
Hari bol. Very nice, Mataji. Sang very well.
Thank
Only there's some disturbance there at your end, I suppose. We were not very clearly able to hear your voice.
I'm traveling, Mataji.
Okay.
Thank
Okay. Hari bol. Okay, Kavita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Nindasiyachna vidir aha aha shruti jatam sadaya hitaya darashita pashugatam
Sadaya hridaya darshit pashughatam
sadaya hitaya darashita pashugatam केशवद्रीता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे.
Hari bol. Very nice, Mataji. Very nice. Okay. Vrishabhanu Mataji, did you try?
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay, yes, Mataji.
निन्दसि यज्ञविधेरहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदयदरसितपशुघातम् केशवधृता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Jaya Jagadish Hare. It's not okay, Mataji.
Oh, Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadrita Buddha Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Keshavadrita Buddha Sarira Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. Not bad.
Hari bol. Very nice. Okay. So we'll move on to the 10th one now. Right? This is the last paragraph. Okay, Bhagavati Mataji, you can share the 10th incarnation, Kalki incarnation. Okay, Bhagavati Mataji, you want to read? You can read
Yeah,
half, and
sure.
then Shaligram Priya Mataji can read. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Incarnation 10 Kalki the Slayer. According to the Vedic or Hindu scriptures, time moves in cycles. If we study our clocks, we can observe this. One full circle of the second hand takes 1 minute. One complete rotation of the minute hand takes an hour. One full sweep of the hour hand represents daytime. Another sweep represents night. The solar system itself is like a gigantic clock where time is measured according to the positions of the planets. By the movements of the earth, moon, and sun, we can understand days, months, and years. The Vedas also say that one planet controls each day of the week. They also mention very long periods of time. For example, there is a cycle lasting over 4 million years. In each of these cycles, all of the 10 incarnations appear on schedule. Each of these periods consists of 4 ages. Sanskrit, the language of ancient India, calls these yugas. There are 4 yugas which rotate endlessly, just like the 4 seasons of the year. The first yuga is the golden age, the second is the silver age, the next the copper age, and finally the iron age. They are called Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga respectively. At the moment, we live in Kali Yuga, also called the age of quarrel. It began 5,000 years ago. At that time, a great sage called Vyas wrote down the Vedas. He was a very wise man, able to see into the future, and he predicted what would happen in this Kali Yuga. Here are some examples of what he wrote. O king, religion, truthfulness, cleanliness, tolerance, mercifulness, bodily strength, memory, and the duration of life will diminish day by day. To be successful in business, one will be forced to cheat. Men and women will marry simply by verbal agreement. Just by being rich, a person will be considered respectable, even if his habits are beastly. People will think that simply by wearing the clothes of a priest, one becomes religious. If a speaker is expert in juggling words, people will consider them very intelligent, even if no one understands what they are saying. The leaders of the country will be little better than thieves. The main goal of life will be to fill the belly. The people will think that beauty depends on one's hairstyle. People will often go to a church, temple, or mosque merely for the sake of their reputation. The Vedas also predict natural disasters such as drought, famine, earthquakes, and epidemics. Hare Krishna, Mataji, you can continue.
Hare Krishna. Despite all this, the Vedas mention one distinct advantage in living in Kali Yuga. If it is this, if people simply meet together and glorify God, they can become freed from all the miseries. It is very easy, and it is for everyone, the young and the old, the rich and the poor, the black and the white. We are all equal in the eyes of God. There are 427,000 years left in Kali Yuga. By the end of the age, people will be 3 foot tall and gray in complexion. 20 years will be considered a ripe old age, and the human flesh a delicacy. Religion will be as good as dead. At that time, the Vedas predict the Lord will appear in India as Kalki. His skin will be bluish black, like the rain clouds, and he will dress in yellow garments, riding a white horse and wielding a sword. He will kill all the atheists. Then he will usher in the golden age as the cycle begins once more. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. It's quite frightening, the symptoms of Kali Yuga. We are lucky that we are in the golden era of Kali Yuga. Actually, Srila Prabhupada, because of his mercy, because of his compassion, this Kali Yuga has shifted by 10,000 years. Okay. Number 10. Yes, Sukanya Mataji, please read the word meanings and translation.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Milecha Nivaha, the multitude of wicked barbarian men at the end of the Kali Yuga. Nidhane, for annihilating. Kalayasi, you carry. Karavalam, a sword. Dhumaketum, Iva, appearing like a comet. Kim api, indescribably. Karailam, terrifying. Keshava, O Lord Keshava of the hair. Dhruta, Kalki Sarira, who have accepted the form of Lord Kalki. Jaya Jagadish Hare. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji,
Yes, Mataji. Translation.
You want me to read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Kalki, all glories to you. You appear like a comet and carry a terrifying sword for bringing about the annihilation of the wicked barbarian man at the end of the Yuga. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay. Mlecha nivaha nidhane kalayasi karvalam धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् म्लेच्छनिवः निधने कलयसि करवालं धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालं केशवधृतकल्किशरीर जय जगदीश हरे. म्लेच्छनिवः निधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् म्लेच्छनिवः निधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् केशवधृता कलकिशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे. Yes. Bhagavati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. म्लेच्छनिवहनितने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुम् इव किमपि करालम् केशवधृता कल्किशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे.
Very bold. Very nice. Okay. Raj Lakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
कलयसि करवालं धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालं केशवधृता कल्किशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे.
Very bold. Very nice. Okay. Uma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
म्लेच्छ निवाहनिधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किम अभिकरालम् केशवधृता कलकिरूपा केशवधृता कल्कि शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. Okay, Sindhu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
निवहनिधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् केशवधृता कल्कि शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hari Bol. Very nice. Okay, Shaligram Priya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. म्लेच्छ निवहानिधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुम् इव किम् अपि करालम् म्लेच्छ निवहानिधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुम् इव किम् अपि करालम् केशवधृता कल्कि शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे हरे कृष्ण
Very nice. Very nice, Mataji. Sukanya Mataji.
म्लेच्छ निवाहनिधने कलयसि करावलम् धूमकेतुमिव किम अपि करालम् केशवधृता कल्कि शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Hari Bol. Very nice. Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Done. And the last 11th one also we can read, and we can read the translation and the word meanings. Word meanings we'll do first. Someone would like to read? Okay. Shaligram Priya Mataji, yes.
Mataji, the translation, I can see the translation here.
It will just come. Word meanings, yes. 11th paragraph.
Okay, 11th. Vedan Dharate, rescuing the Vedas. Jagante Vahate, bearing the Mandar mountain on your back.
11. Mataji 11.
Acha, 11. Okay, sorry. Hare Krishna. The Jayadev, Kavi of the poet Jayadev, Idam, this hymn, Uditam, which has arisen, Udaram, which is most exalted, Shrunu, please hear, Sukhadam, a bestower of happiness, Shubhadam, a bestower of auspiciousness, Bhavasharam, and is the best thing in this dark world, Keshav, O Lord Keshav, of fine hair, Dhrita, who have accepted, Dasha Vidya, Rupa, these 10 different forms of incarnation, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Translation 11. O Keshava, O Lord of universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed these 10 different forms of incarnation, all glories to you. O reader, please hear this hymn of the poet Jaidev, which is most excellent, and awarder of happiness, a bestower of auspiciousness, and it is the best thing in this dark world. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. So that's beautiful. This has been written by Jaydev Goswami, and it is all auspicious, and it bestows all good fortune on anyone who reads it. Okay, let's do this. Shri Jayadev Kaver Idam Uditam Udaram Shinu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadhrita Dashavidharup Jaya Jagadish Hare. Shri Jayadev Kaver Idam Uditam Udaram Shinu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Shri Jayadev Kaveridamuditamudaram Shinu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadrita Dashavidharupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. Okay, Sukanya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Shri Jayadeva Kavirayitama Uttama Udaram
Shri Jayadeva Kaviridam Uditamudaram
Shri Jayadeva Kavirayitama Uditam Udaram Shunu Sukhadana Subhadama Bhavasar. Follow with you, Mataji.
Okay. Shri Jayadeva Kaviridamuditamudaram
Shri Jayadeva Kavir Idamuditam Udaram
Shrinu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram
Shrinu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram
Keshavadrita Dashavidharupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Keshavadruta Dashavidharupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Haribol. Very nice. Okay. Bhagavati Mataji.
Shri Jayadeva Kaveridam Udaram Shunasukadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Shri Jayadeva Kaveridam Uditam Udaram
Kaveridamuditamudaram
Shri Jayadeva Kaveridam Uditam-udaram Shunasukadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadrita Dashavidarupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Haribol. Very nice. Okay, Rajlakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Shri Jayadeva Kaviridam Uditamudaram Sinu Sukadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram केशवधृत दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। नहीं हुआ?
अरे बहुत अच्छा हुआ, अच्छा हुआ। अरे बहुत ओके। सिंधु माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। श्री जय देव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारम् शृणु शुकदं शुभदं भवशारम् केशवधृता दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
कोई नहीं, वो थोड़ा फ्लो
Yeah,
टूट जाता है
yeah,
when the
yeah,
flow,
yeah.
then you tend to forget, but with practice it will come.
Yes, Mataji.
Very well, very nice. You got the tune, only thing is you just need some practice, that's all. Okay, Shaligram Priya Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। श्री जय देव कवीरिदम उदितम उदारम शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम्। श्री जय देव कवीरिदम उदितमुदारम् शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम्। केशवधृता दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Very well, beautiful Mataji.
थैंक यू।
Okay, Shweta Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम। श्री जय देव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारम् सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवधृता दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Very well, very nice. अभी जय जगदीश हरे सबका ठीक हो गया। Maybe the song is over and now everyone is singing it nicely, so that's very nice. Okay, Babita Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Hare Krishna.
श्री जय देव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारम् शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम्
शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम्
शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवधृता दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
Very well, very nice, very nice. Okay, Karpagavalli Mataji.
माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Pranams.
लेचनि वहनिदने कलयसि करवालम्
Mataji, 11th paragraph. Shri Jayadev.
Yeah, I didn't sing the song, Mataji. This is a para.
Okay, okay.
लेचनि वहनिदने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपकरालम् केशवदीता कल्की शरीरा जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि श्री जयदेव कविर इदमुदितं युदारं शृणु सुखदां सुभदं भव सारं केशवदीता दासविदुरूपा जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि. Thank you, Mataji. Dandat.
Very cool. Very nice, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mataji is asking, are we going to finish this song today? Yes, Mataji, we finished it today, finally. Finally, ho gaya aaj. And this 12th, no, we don't sing this, but we'll read the, or we can sing it also, but I don't know the tune. Maybe you just recite it or chant it like that. So we can read the word meanings and translation for this 12th. अच्छा कविता माता जी इज लेफ्ट ना कविता माता जी ठीक है ट्राई कर लो पहले आप
Mataji, even I have not tried.
ओके सुधा माता जी आल्सो ओके कविता माता जी एंड देन सुधा माता जी
हरे कृष्ण माता जी श्री जयदेव कविरिदित उदितमुदारं शृणु सुखदं सुभदं भवसारम् केशवद्रीता दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
हरि बोल थोड़ा सा सुर इधर उधर है so just practice little in this paragraph only otherwise you were singing very nicely okay
thank you Mataji.
Okay Sudha Mata ji
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams. Shri Jayadev Kavirvidamuditamudaram Shruno Sukadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadridandashavitarupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare. Sorry, Mataji.
very nice very nice okay Babita Mataji your daughter wants to try yes please
Yes, Mataji.
श्री जयदेव कवेरिदमुदित मुदारम् शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवद्रुत दशविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Wow, that was beautiful. What's your name?
Bhakti.
Bhakti. Wow. No wonder, isn't it? You have such a sweet voice. So you must continue singing. Yeah, Bhakti? You must learn all these Vaishnava bhajans and you must sing. You have a beautiful voice filled with bhakti.
Thank you, Mataji.
It's so nice to hear you. Keep it up, beta. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
What class are you in, Bhakti?
Mataji, 4th.
Wow. Amazing. Do you learn music?
Yes, Mataji.
Very nice. What, Hindustani classical?
She's yet to take classes, Mataji. Where we stay, we don't have any class as such.
Okay, you can put her, Mataji. She
yes,
is very gifted at this age.
yes, she's very gifted.
Yeah, she has a beautiful voice.
Yes,
Very
Mataji.
nice.
She sings in temple, actually.
Very nice. Yes, she should. I'm
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Very nice. You're blessed to have such a daughter, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, Sukanya
Hare
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Shri Jaya Deva Kaviraidamuditam Taram Shrunu Sukhadam Shubhadam Bhavasaram Keshavadruta Dashavidarupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, 12th also we will quickly read the word meanings and the translation. Yeah. Who would like to read?
I can read Mataji, number 12.
Ha. Okay, Kavita Mataji wants to. She hasn't got a chance. Okay, you do it, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, sure.
Yes, Mataji, please start. Kavita Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Vedan Udarati, rescuing the Vedas. Jaganti Vahati, bearing the Mandara mountain on your back. Bhugolam Utpi Bharati, lifting the earth. Daityam Dharayate, tearing apart the demon Hiranyakashipu. Balim Chalayate, tickling the demon King Bali. Shatakshayam Kurvate, slaying all of the wicked Kshatriyas. Paushatyam Jayate, conquering the son of Pusatya, the Rakshasa king Ravana. Halam Kalayate, carrying a plough. Karunyam Atanvate, showing compassion. Nichan Muchayate, killing of the degraded low-class men. Dasa Akarti, you who appear in the forms of these 10 incarnations. Shanaya, O Lord Krishna, Tupyam Namaha, I offer my obeisance unto you. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay, translation also. Hare Krishna. Okay, Bhagwati Mataji, please read the translation.
Shall I read Mataji?
Okay.
12th one, no Mataji.
12th.
O Lord Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you who appeared in the forms of these 10 incarnations. In the form of Matsya, you rescue the Vedas, and as Karma, you bear the Mandara mountain on your back. As Varaha, you lift the earth with your tusk. And in the form of Nasima, you tear open the chest of the Daitya Hiranyakashipu. In the form of Vamana, you trick the Daitya king Bali by asking him only 3 steps of land, and then you take away the whole universe from him by expanding your steps. As Parshurama, you slay all the wicked Kshatriyas, and as Ramachandra, you conquer the Rakshasa king Ravana. In the form of Balarama, you carry a plough with which you subdue the wicked and brought toward you and the river Yamuna. As Lord Buddha, you show the compassion towards all the living beings suffering in this world, and at the end of the Kali Yuga, you appear as Kalki to bewilder the Mithas, degraded low class.
Lechas.
Lachas, degraded low class man. Thank you,
Very
Mataji.
cool. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have done this song. Next session, we are going to start something new. So today, Bhagwati Mataji and Rajlakshmi Mataji wanted to sing. Okay, Bhagwati Mataji, you want to sing this? Shri Guru Charana Padma. Very nice. You can start, Mataji.
Yes, ma'am. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bandhamoi Savadhana Mate Bandhamoi Savadhana Mate Jahara Prasade Bhai He Baba Toriya Jai Krishna Prapti Hoi Jaha Hoite Krishna Prapti Hoi Jaha Hoite गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते कोरिबो आख्या अरना कोरी हो माने आशा अरना कोरी हो माने आशा श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जय प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा जय प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित वेद गाय जहाँ रचरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनर बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनर बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना आहा प्रभु कोरो दया देहो मोरे पाद छाया आहा प्रभु कोरो दया देहो मोरे पाद छाया आहा प्रभु कोरो दया देहो मोरे पाद छाया ए बिजास कुशुक त्रिभुवाना ए बिजास कुशुक त्रिभुवाना जय श्रील प्रभुपाद पतित पावना जय श्रील प्रभुपाद पतित पावना हरे कृष्ण
Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. Very nice. Hare Krishna.
That second tune I'm doing proper, Mataji.
And which tune? Second which one?
Like every line there is second tune, no? Am I doing that like Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha first one tune and then Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha that one I'm doing proper?
थोड़ा सा इधर उधर है. It will come with practice.
Okay.
Little listen. Like which paragraph? The third one, na? The third paragraph. प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाशयते प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाशयते. This is what you're talking about?
Yes.
विदे गाय जहर चरिता. यहाँ पे you took You went more high than it should have been. Like you took a higher pitch. यहाँ से वेदे गाए से. So it had to be little low only as per what you were singing. So that you have to be a little careful. You have the tendency of changing the pitch sometimes in between. So, but very nice, very beautifully sung, Mataji. Very feelingly you sang it. Hari bol. Hare Krishna. Okay, Raj Lakshmi Mataji. Raj Lakshmi Mataji, you want to sing, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji. राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल मैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल मैते राधे राधे दामोदर राती वर्धन वेशे हरिनिष्कुट वृंदा विपिनेशे दामोदर राती वर्धन वेशे हरिनिष्कुट वृंदा विपिनेशे राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल मैते राधे राधे वृषभानुदधी नवशशि लेखे ललिता सखी गुण रमिता विशाखे वृषभानुदधी नवशशि लेखे ललिता सखी गुण रमिता विशाखे राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल महिते राधे राधे करुणां कुरु मयि करुणां कुरु मयि करुणा भरिते सनक सनातन वर्णित चरिते करुणां कुरु मयि करुणा भरिते सनक सनातन वर्णित चरिते राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल महिते राधे राधे हरे कृष्ण
Hari bol. Beautiful. Very nice. It is really, really nice.
डिस्टर्बेंस हो गया
है क्या माताजी?
सॉरी डिस्टर्बेंस हो गया
नहीं वो एंड में बस समहाउ आपका वॉइस थोड़ा सा फिर आपने आ गया था. अच्छा गाया, बहुत अच्छा गाया.